Welcome back to the Raleigh Oaks Baseball Club here on OOTP 25. We are ready for the CS in both leagues. It is the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the American League, while the National League, it is us taking on the Kansas City Royals. We are going to be facing probably the best pitcher in the league in Kadeem McKelton and the man who has had a late career resurgence in Amari Collar. Put together not quite as good of a season, obviously, last year that he had with that 3 WAR, but still a serviceable starting pitcher for them. We're going to have to face him. So let's just take a look at this Royals team. They were the team that finished behind us in the Southern Division with 90 wins, and now we have to face them in the CS as they have come all the way from the wild card. Take a look at what this team did in the regular season. They tore up August. Wow, 20-8, but kind of a mediocre September. Not that it matters because they're hot right now. But during the regular season, they stole a lot of bases, played a lot of small ball, I'd imagine. When they do get on base, they steal a lot, and they don't exactly have the worst offense. They scored the 7th most runs. That's pretty solid. And then their pitching is damn good. A lot of the stuff that they're in second for, we were in first. So they pitch really well. They play small ball. Probably make a decent amount of contact. That's definitely a recipe that could upset us. They play really good defense too. They're definitely going to be a formidable foe here. As we take a look at their pitching staff, we already know Kadeem McKelton is like probably the best pitcher in baseball right now. Back-to-back 8 WAR seasons, probably going to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. They also have Amari Collar we talked about. Mike Russell is one of their starters. He's decent, lefty. David Ayala, probably one of these guys who outperforms his stuff, or he is. 2 WAR with this type of rating. He's whatever. Kevin Dodo. This is the type of guy we want on our staff, on our bullpen. 80 stuff, 80 fastball, 80 curveball, 70 change. Decent movement, no clue where it's going, throws super hard, lefty. This guy's a monster. I want him. They picked him up at the deadline, too. Wasn't even aware of this guy. Storm Stortebaker, he was a guy who was on the Giants. I remember when he was coming up with the Giants and their system. Never really panned out to be what he was, but it looks like he's put together a couple decent seasons in like Texas's rotation, and now a member of their bullpen here in Kansas City later in his career. They have this guy Mike Williams, who's pretty damn good, young reliever out of Massachusetts. I believe this is one of those like prep schools in Connecticut that just like exist as a way to like make high society people. This Urbina guy has crazy stuff. I mean, I want this guy too. This guy's incredible. Oh my God. This is the exact type of guy that we want on our team here. 70 stuff. He can control it. He throws a curveball, a screwball, a splitter, a cutter, and a knuckle curve. Somehow one of these pitches goes 96 to 98. We're throwing this guy on my keep an eye list because he's like my ideal reliever. So yeah, no, not surprising that the team that was like second behind us in most pitching categories has a lot of guys that I like. But then taking a look at their hitting, led mainly by David Castillo, who is like I said, they're probably going to be hitting for high contact, a high contact gap power, really good in the base paths, good glove as well at second base. Led the league in doubles the past 2 seasons, led the league in runs scored this year. Really solid player, steals a ton. He's been here in Kansas City his entire career. They also have Steve Pamanas, who's another guy. High contact, steals bases, plays good defense. 4 WAR for them. Eric King at first base. He gets on base. He's their power threat. 25 home runs this season. They have their catcher, who plays really good defense, has some good bat, too. He's a switch hitter. Rob Cameron, decent base stealing threat, plays some decent left field defense, average across the board, above average across the board. Bat, Jorge Alvera, another guy who can run the base as well, hits for a lot of good contact, plays third base for him. Chris Kinney, this is another decent player. He's not the greatest, but he's decent enough. It's either DH, Alvera's DHing, and then the other guy's playing third, I'd imagine. Yes. Okay, I mean, you could probably play one or the other. A third doesn't really matter. And then their shortstop is Junior Schroeder, switch hitting shortstop. Has some good avoid K and gap power, but some decent speed as well. So A young team, a lot of guys under 30. I like this team. Let's see how it goes. Taking a look at the position head-to-head, they do have a lefty on the hill, so we're going to go with Vizcaino this game. I think we're going to leave the lineups the way it is. This is just our usual, what we were rocking with. I'm not going to mess with it any too much, but this is the position head-to-head. We have the position head-to-head on every single one. We have the edge on, and then it's a tie for our pitcher. It's Josephat going for us because, we did play 7. So yeah, we're just going right into this series. So it's definitely Josephat that has to go for us. I mean, Morales could go, but he'll go tomorrow. We'll go Josephat, then Morales, and then we'll do the rest of our staff like it usually would. So yeah, Josephat's going to go game 1. He's on fire. We're going to keep the lineup the way it is. If we do nothing on offense, we'll change it up. But we're going to put Pineda back in there. Vizcaino's going to play short. Let's see how it goes. So here we are in Raleigh. Game 1, top 1, scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. They get a man on third base with nobody out. Pitch around Olvera. Line drive. They do not send the runner. That's 1 down. Pitch around this guy too. Little dribbler, that'll score a run, and it gets a single. As they have a bunch of guys who can run. Also, Cameron has to come out of the game. I guess he pulled a hammy or something running down first base. Now it's Porter, their catcher up, who hits a home run. 2-run blast. And the Royals have taken a 3-0 lead on us. Not what you want. This team that does not hit for power at all just made a 2-run homer. This guy has 20 ribbies. What? He has... They just, traded for this guy, too. He put up 20 ribbies for them in the regular season. And he's got 20 ribbies in the postseason. Jesus. Okay. Josephat gets out of it from there. We do nothing. Scoreless frame for Josephat. We do nothing. They get a man on second. It's Olvera. Pitch around him, please. That bloops in. Do they send the runner? I doubt it. They do not. All right. 3-6-3? No, we just get 1. It's a 4-0 ball game. Ground ball, that'll be 2 down. And now it brings up Chris Kinney, who hits a line drive, but they do tack on 1 more to make it a 4-0 lead as we are continuing to do nothing at the plate. We get a man on second, but it's 2 down. Ramirez, base knock. That should score Griego. Make it a 4-1 game. We are on the board. Ramirez, steal second, perhaps? The throw down, not in time. Amancio. Little dribbler at the shortstop. He's not going to beat that one out. 4-1 will remain the score as we move things on to the 5th. Josephat scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Josephat's in the red now. We're going to take him out. Bring in... It's 3-4-5 coming up here in the 6th inning. Let's go Connell. Connell's going to come in the game. Okay, this Eric King guy gets on once again. Let's pitch around Olvera. Deep fly ball, but it's going to be caught. They do tag the runner up. Oh, they don't. He stays put. Then it brings up Treidel. Ground ball right side. 3 down. So we work a scoreless frame there. It's bottom 6. I'm tempted to pinch hit Yates. We're going to do that. Yates is going to pinch hit and play center field from here on out. He just hit a home run. Vince Yates, pinch hit home run off the lefty. Hell yes. We cut their lead in half. It's a 4-2 game. And we do nothing else. Top 7. Connell gets out of it. Scoreless frame. We do nothing else. Connell, do we want to leave him in for a third inning? Top of the frame. Let's go Carmona. Carmona comes in. Okay. 2 down, runner on second. Dribbler to Tapia, makes the play. Boom. 4-2 game still. Bottom 8, they bring on Juan Hurtado, who is their wrecked closer. High roller Hurtado. Interesting. Let's see if we can get to him here. It's going to be Gusty, Vizcaino, and Yates. I mean, they're doing nothing for us. Let's just swing away with Gusty. Ground ball, 1 down. Vizcaino's done nothing. We'll bring in Caffin. He'll play short as well. First pitch swinging. Base knock. Possibly a double. Down into the corner. Slides into second. 1 out double for the Aussie. And it's 1 down. So Vince Yates comes up. Take that first pitch, please. In there for a ball. Keep taking pitches till you get a strike. 2-0. 3-0. Take that. Down the middle. Now you swing away. And he strikes out. You have a 3-0 and then you strike out. Very sick. Very sick. Very sick. Now it's Langarisa. He strikes out too. We strand the runner. It's still 4-2. Carmona. Scoreless frame. It's bottom 9. We have Rodriguez up. 1-2 count. Watches strike 3. Griego. And that's just going to be a pop fly for out number 2. Now we have Juan Ramirez. Spit on it, please. Spits on it, ball 4. So the tying run is at the plate in Juan Amancio. Take that first pitch. Boom. Take another pitch. That's a strike. Now you swing away. Little bloop shot. Little bloop shot. The go-ahead run is at the plate. And it is Santiago Tapia, the man who won the MVP of the last series. Just swing away. Gets over the head of the shortstop. Ramirez holds up at third. Bases are juiced for Rocky Gusty, who has been terrible. Olear's had 1 at bat, or 1 game, I think, and it's been against a lefty. Hasn't that been what's happening? He's had 1 game against the lefty. I mean, Gusty is just the better hitter against righties. Let's just believe in the ratings. 3-1. Oh my God. Dribbler gets through. Oh my God, it's a tie game. Rocky Gusty delivers. Their closer's hurt on the play. They've blown it. And they bring in the guy that I want. The guy who throws the curveball, the screwball, the splitter, the cutter, and the knuckle curve. What the hell is coming? Any pitch, who knows? And he throws them all hard as hell. Against the lefty, it's Will Caffin. He's still good against lefties. We like his bat. We're going to let him hit. 0-1. Skies at the center. So we tie the game to send it to extras, but we don't quite walk it off. Top 10. Carmona's starting to get a bit juiced here. So I think we are going to turn to Nazario. Scoreless frame. Bottom 10. Boom. First 2 are on in Vince Yates and Langarisa. We have Luis Rodriguez at the dish with nobody out. Full count. It gets through. Is that it? Is that the walk-off? It is indeed, baby! The face of the franchise, Luis Rodriguez, walks it off. And we take game 1. We battle back, tie it in the 9th. Win it in the 10th? Hell yes. 1-0 Raleigh Oaks. It's game 2 here in Raleigh. Top 1, obviously. We are rocking a bit of a different lineup. We are going Langarisa, Rodriguez, Griego, Tapia, Amancio, Ramirez, Gusty, Caffin's at short, Vince Yates is in center, Wilson Morales is on the bump for us, Ayala is on the bump for them. Let's get into it here. Top 1, let's give up a leadoff base runner. 2-1 to Pomanes. Bloops it in, that'll score a run. With their speed, absolutely. It's a 1-0 lead for the Royals. Jesus Christ. Okay, the next guy gets on. First and second, nobody outs. Disaster first inning for Morales here. But he strikes out King. Now it's Olvera. Strikes him out too. Rob Cameron. Oh my God, what a comeback for Morales there. Punches at 3 in a row, only gives up 1. Move things on bottom 1. We're doing nothing. Top 2. They're doing nothing. We're getting 2 on with 1 out here for Rocky Gusty. Hard hit ball center field, 2 down. Now it's Will Caffin. Line drive at the left, but caught on a line. So nothing going for us. It's still 1-0. Castillo gets on second here with 1 out. Pitch around Schroeder. Ground ball. That'll move up the runner. And he's going to third with it. Jesus Christ. What are we doing? Let's pitch to contact here, see if we can get a double play. We do indeed. Holy hell, what a turn by the pitcher. Wilson Morales, who I believe has won a Gold Glove, hasn't he? Hasn't Morales won a Gold Glove? He has. Showing it off there. Bottom 3. Langarisa gets on. And then it's a pop fly. Strand the runner. It's still 1-0. All right. Top 4. They get 2 on, 2 outs. Morales punches at Sullivan. It's bottom 4. We get 2 on, 2 outs. Will Caffin. Ground ball at the short. Nothing going. It's still 1-0. How about a top 5? They get Castillo on. Pomanes, hard hit ball to center field. That'll be caught for out number 1. Castillo, I imagine, tags up. He does indeed. He's 90 feet away from scoring. Schroeder, pitch around him, please. Gets away from Moncio. They make it 2-0. He's going to walk Schroeder. No, Schroeder's going to hit a little dinky shot at the center field. 2 down, Schroeder's on second. Gets Olvera to ground out. 2-0, move things on bottom 5. Boom. Runners on the corners here. Nobody out for Luis Rodriguez, who watches strike 3. Now it's Griego, who pops one up. It should score at least 1. It does. We cut their lead in half. We're on the board. Let's take a pitch here. Let's go hit and run. Okay. Nothing working there. We do tack on 1, though, to make it a 2-1 game. Top 6. Can Morales get through this inning? He cannot. Second and third, 1 out. The 9-hitter is up. We are going to bring in lefty, righty, righty. Tim Bayer. Tim Bayer is going to come in the game, go after the 9-hitter. And caught in foul territory. Hell yes. Griego makes the play, but they tag up. Make it a 3-1 game. God damn. So then it's Castillo. Line drive at the first baseman. So they're back up by 2. It's 3-1. Bottom 6 now. Amancio gets on second. Ramirez, hard hit left center field. Adios, pelota. Juan Ramirez finally doing something here. His second home run of the postseason makes it a 3-3 ball game with a 2-run home run. So now Rocky Gusty's up. Still nobody out. We do nothing else. Top 7. Scoreless frame. Bottom 7. Boom. Griego's on second for Tapia. Hard hit ball. Gets through. Griego moves up the third. It's runners on the corners. Oh no, he's going to score. Somehow Griego scores to make it a 4-3 game. Tapia steals second, perhaps. Ooh, they're throwing over. We're still trying to steal. They're throwing over. We're still trying to steal. We're madmen. Boom, he's in there. Amancio's swinging away. That's a balk. Runner on third. Wreaking havoc on the base paths. Walked. Runners on the corners. Juan Ramirez back up. Strike 3. Now it's Gusty. New pitcher is Urbina. And Gus delivers again. Hell yes. It's a 5-3 lead for the Oaks. So first and second here, 2 out for Will Caffin. He delivers as well. Awful runner, cannon for an arm, no. We're holding up. Bases juiced, 2 outs. Vince Yates. Swing away. Plunked. It's a 6-3 game. Urbina's imploding. I mean, I still like the guy, but I mean, he's not been pitching well. So 6-3 here. Bases are still juiced. It's Langarisa up now. Hard hit ball, but right at the left fielder. We do tack on 3 in the inning. We move things on to the 8th. So Tim Bayer's still on the bump here in the 8th. Scoreless frame. Urbina still on the bump for them. Griego's on second. 3-1 to Tapia. That's going to be caught. 2 down. Now it brings up Amancio. 2-2 to him. Swings on and misses. So we don't tack on anymore. It's top 9. We are bringing in Juan Nazario for the close. Scoreless frame for him. We take a 2-0 lead. We win both games in Raleigh. Series now moves to Kansas City. The series is now in Kansas City here at Kauffman Stadium. We have Mendoza on the bump. We are facing for the first time here in the playoffs Kadeem McKelton, the best pitcher in baseball right now. Back-to-back 8-WAR seasons. He's probably going to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. And we mixed up our lineup again, rocking the same thing that we have been rocking here, but then Yates moves up in that 8th spot, and Caffin is in the 9th spot as Yates is in center field again. Let's get into it. Top 1. Boom. Griego's already on second base here with 2 outs. And Tapia's ripping one in that left center field gap. It's up against the wall. That'll be a 1-0 lead for the Oaks here in the first inning as Tapia delivers yet again. So it's 1-0. Amancio, first pitch swinging. He delivers as well. Tapia will score as that gets into the corner. It's an RBI double for Juan Amancio, the franchise catcher. Makes it a 2-0 lead. Can we score some more, perhaps? Juan Ramirez. Ball gets away. Amancio's 90 feet away. Then Ramirez works the 2-2. And he delivers. It's a 3-0 lead for the Oaks. As we are pouring it on here early in this game. Still 2 outs. Let's try to steal second. Why not? Ramirez off and running. The throwdown not in time. So now it's Rocky Gusty. Works a full count. He delivers. That'll get down into the corner. make it a 4-0 lead here for the Raleigh Oaks in the first inning. Just taking it to this Royals ball club. Still 2 outs. Vince Yates, continue the 2-out hitting perhaps? He does indeed. He's going gapping to right center. It's going to be 5-0, as he's probably going to trade places. No, he's actually going to third. It's an RBI triple for the rookie. 5-0. 5-0 here for the Oaks. Is Caffin going to deliver? That is where the ball stops. So it's a 5-0 lead here, spotted for Santiago Mendoza, one of the best pitchers in the league. And he gives up a base runner. And he goes down 3-1 to Eric King, who goes gapping. And they're going to make it 5-1. All right. Not exactly what we want. Not exactly what we want. Now it's Schroeder, who pops one up. That'll be 2 down, most likely. It is indeed. Then it's Chris Kinney, who hits a ground ball to third base, 3 down. So it's top 2 now. Boom. And we're doing this to Kadeem McKelton. What is going on? This guy. Crazy. I'd be screaming if I were them. This guy getting roughed up in a playoff series? That's crazy. So Rodriguez on third base. Let's just half inning this. We tack on 2 more. Boom. Bottom 2. Scoreless frame. And they take Kadeem McKelton out of the game. Doesn't even last 3. They took him out in the second. He didn't even last full 2. That is crazy. That is genuinely crazy. And we're still tacking it on. Don't score anymore, though. Scoreless frame. Don't score anymore. Scoreless frame. Don't score anymore. Scoreless frame. Don't score anymore. They get a man on. They tack on 1. We tack on 2 more. Scoreless frame. We don't score anymore. Okay, now he's got to come out. Let's just bring in Clyte. Can we half inning it, perhaps? Okay, they only tack on 1. It's a 9-3 game heading to the top of the 9th. We score 1 more. It's a 10-3 game. Clyte gives up a solo shot. Okay, he's not going to be able to finish the game here. Let's bring in Lucy then. Perhaps. I'm afraid to half inning it, and all of a sudden it's 10-10. So let's just pitch around this guy. Luckily stays at the base. Ground ball, 1 down. Now it brings up Porter. That'll be another ground ball, 2 down. Just go after this guy. Fly ball left field. Gone. 2-run blast. It's a 10-6 game. Okay, can you get this guy, please? All right, they make it look closer than it really was, but we win this one 10-6, and we have now taken a 3-0 lead here in the CS. It is Game 4. We are up 3-0 in the series. We are rocking the same lineup we did last game with Yates in center, Caffin at short. We have Cinquemani on the bump. They have former Angel and Oak, Amari Collar, going against us. Let's see what we can do. Scoreless frame for Collar. Scoreless frame for Cinquemani. And Kevin Dodo is already in the game. Is Collar hurt? Collar got hurt. He had a stiff neck, so he has to come out of the game. Okay, so they bring in Kevin Dodo into the game. He works a scoreless frame. I mean, just nothing going with the bats. Here we go. They bring in another pitcher. Juan Amancio. 2-0 count. Over the head of the center fielder? Yes, indeed. That should score 2. Amancio's trotting into second. And we score 1. Okay, so second and third here, nobody out for Juan Ramirez in a 1-0 game. Ground ball. Runner does not go. 1 down. Now it's Gusty. He strikes out. We're at risk of stranding 2. Both in scoring position. Vince Yates is walking. It's bases juiced for Will Caffin, who is not letting that happen. That man does not strike out, puts it in play. Awful runner. We're not sending his ass. 2-0. Live to fight another day. It's bases loaded. 2 outs for Daniel Langarisa, who hits a ground ball to first base. We only tack on 2 in the inning, but we do have all the hits and all the runs in this game. So bottom 4. Scoreless frame, top 5. We do nothing. Bottom 5. They finally hit a solo shot to 2-1 game. Gets out of it from there. It's top 6. Amancio does nothing. Sincamani gives up a base runner here. All right, it's 1 down. Junior Schroeder with a man on second base in David Castillo. 2-2 to Schroeder. Ground ball. Or no, it's a pop fly. I don't know why I thought it was a ground ball. Pop fly. Tapia makes the play. 2 down. Now it's Eric King. Full count to him. That is popped up to left field. Made the play is Rodriguez. Move things on to the 7th. We tack on, or we get 2 on with 2 outs for Luis Griego, who spits on ball 4. Its bases juiced. Now it's Tapia, who strikes out, strands the bases loaded in a 2-1 game. They have 1 hit, and it's somehow only a 1-run game. Sincamani is dealing, but he's starting to get to the point where we should probably not leave him in the game. Let's go Carmona at this point. Why the hell not? Bring in Carmona. Okay, runner on second here with 1 out. Cameron ground ball. That'll be 2 down. Runner on third base with 2 outs. Chris Kinney. Ground ball back to Carmona. Goes the first with it. Scoreless frame. Move things on to the 8th. Gusty's on second. They bring in Juan Hurtado, the closer. And he gets out of the inning. All right. Move things on to the 9th. Or no, the bottom of the 8th, rather. Carmona gives up 2 runs and blows the lead. This fucking guy gives up 2 runs and blows the lead. What is the deal? What is happening in these playoffs for him? Oh my God. Okay. Can you get out from here, please? Full count. Struck him out. But now, they're going for the close. To avoid the sweep here, it's Will Caffin, Langarisa, and Rodriguez up for us. Will Caffin is the Energizer Bunny. He will get on first base. No, he's going to hit a ground ball to shortstop. That's 1 down. All right, now it's Langarisa, but Hurtado has to come out of the game. And they bring in the man who we've been crushing this postseason. Okay, 1 down, Daniel Langarisa. Full count. Spits on ball 4. Now it is Luis Rodriguez, who we are going to just swing away. 1-0. 4-6-3. No, he beats it out in the back end. So it's 2 down. Rodriguez on first. I'm tempted to just steal second base. Does not like what he sees. Let's try it one more time. Does not like what he sees. Now we're going to swing away. Griego, base knock. First and second here. Oh, first and third as Rodriguez turns on the Jets and goes to third base. And Griego moves up to second on the throw. 2 in scoring position. Down 1. 2 outs. It's Santiago Tapia, who's been killing it this postseason. 3-1 count. And Urbina gets the ground ball. Tough. We cannot get the sweep. We strand 2 in scoring position. It's a 3-1 series now. Alrighty. We are up 3-1 in the series. We have Jad Josephat going. They have Mike Russell going. We're rocking the same lineup we've been rocking with Caffin at short and Yates in center. Let's get into it. We tack on one with a leadoff solo home run from Langarisa. And then Rodriguez gets on second. Griego, 2-1 count. Ground ball will move up the runner. One down, runner on third. Now it brings up Santiago Tapia, who pops one up in the infield. That'll be 2 down. Runner will stay put. Not what we want. Juan Amancio. 1-2 to him. Crush to left field. Adios, pelota. 2-run blast off the bat of the catcher. It's a 3-0 lead here for the Oaks in the first inning. Beautiful stuff. Nothing else going. Bottom 1. Josephat in some trouble. 2 on, nobody out. Full count to Schroeder. Fly ball right field. It's a tie game. 3-0 lead erased as both teams strike for 3 here in the first, and we have recorded no outs. Oh, okay. Josephat might have to come out of the game. We don't have a starter ready to go. Do I want to burn my bullpen, though, is the thing. Can he just get at it from here, please? That'd be cool. We're going to go Senegal. We're bringing Senegal in the game. Josephat, I've seen enough. Aggressive move to the bullpen here. Senegal, 2-2 count. Shotgun Senegal. Strike 3. Drop third strike, throw to first. 1 down. Now it's Rob Cameron. This is what Shotgun's been doing all postseason. He comes in, out of the pen, and just punches guys out. Boom. Back to back. How about Porter? 3 straight. Gets out of it. 3-3 game. Still intact. All right. First inning never happened. It's tied. Nothing ever happened. It's still 0-0. So top 2. Boom. Runners on the corners. 2 outs for Luis Rodriguez. Rips 1, and we take a 4-3 lead. They're going first to third as well. Beautiful. They just trade places. Griego comes up. They bring in a new pitcher. And Griego strikes out. But we take a lead. It's bottom 2. And they hit a solo shot and tie it back up at 4. Not exactly what we wanted. Senegal it gets out of it from there. It's top 3. We do nothing. They tack on 1 more. It's a 5-4 game. They have a runner on third base. I think Senegal has come out. We are going to go Connell from here. Facing Rob Cameron. Ground ball, that'll score another one. But it's 2 down, 6-4 lead. Porter comes up. Blows it by him. So they take a lead, move things on top 4. Bring in a new pitcher. He works a scoreless frame. So does Connell. So does their guy. Connell does not. Can he get the ground ball, though? He strikes him out. We're letting him face the next guy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's let him face the guy. 2-2. Shouldn't have done it. Should have taken him out. I got scared off of using a lefty in that spot, even though I trust my lefties. And they had a 2-run double. It's an 8-4 ball game. Now we are going to bring in Zion. Can he just half it, please? Nothing else happens in the inning. Top 6, we'll just half that. We do nothing. Zion scoreless frame. Amari Collar is now in out of the bullpen with neck stiffness. Okay. We do nothing. Oh, we tack on 1. Okay. Zion gets into trouble. Can he get out from here? He cannot. That's a hit in the right field. And they tack on 1 more. Fantastic stuff. Can he get out of it from here? Line drive center field, 3 down. How about top 8? We have 2 runners on. Juan Hurtado's in the game. Rocky Gusty, 2-1 count. What a weird curve. 2 down. And Hurtado has to come out again. What is that, like the 3rd time this series he's got hurt? Jesus. And they bring in Urbina again. Lefty to face Vince Yates. Swing away. First pitch swinging. Crushed, but right at the center fielder. All right. Now we bring in Clyte. Nothing going. Are we going to do anything from here? Solo shot from Langarisa. All right. Anything else? No. 6-9 is your final. It's a 4-2 series all of a sudden. Or no, 3-2 series all of a sudden. We need this next win. All right, it's Game 6. We are back in North Carolina. Top 1, we have Wilson Morales on the bump. They have one of their lesser pitchers in David Ayala pitching. And we have basically the same lineup, but Yates moves up 1 spot and Gusty moves down. So top 1 here. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch gets away from Amancio. Both runners move up. Olvera, line drive to center. 3 down. Morales gets out of it. We do nothing. Scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. They get 2 on, nobody out. Not great. 2-1 to Cameron. Ground ball, though, 5-4-3 around the horn. That's exactly what happens. 2 down, runner on third. It's Julian Porter, who we're going right after. Boom. 3 down. Scoreless frame. Also for them. Scoreless frame. We get a runner on second. Will Caffin. RBI single. Hell yes. The Aussie delivers. And we strike first, 1-0 here in the 5th. Caffin, let's steal second. They're throwing over. Fuck it. Nothing else going. Top 6. Solo shot, they tie it up. Sick. He gets out of it from there. 1-1 game, bottom 6. We get a man on second base. Amancio grounds into the 3rd out. Still 1-1. We move things on top 7. Morales works a scoreless frame. Now Urbina's in the game. And we hit a solo shot off of him. That was Ramirez, wasn't it? Juan Ramirez solo shot makes it a 2-1 game. We're not done yet, though. First and second, 2 outs for Luis Rodriguez. Works a full count. Spits on ball 4. It's bases juiced for Luis Griego as they bring on Mike Williams out of the bullpen. One of their better relievers. And Griego delivers. Okay. No. So we tack on one more. It's a 3-1 ball game, but it's still bases loaded. 2 outs for Tapia. Little dribbler to third base. He's fast. No throw at first. It's 4-1. Now it's Amancio. Fly ball center field. That'll be out number 3. But we do tack on 3 to make it 4-1. So top 8, Morales is coming out of the game, and we're turning to our guy Carmona. We just have to. Scoreless frame. We tack on another solo shot from Ramirez. Hell yes. Nothing else in the inning, but we have a 4-run lead, and Carmona shuts the door, and we have moved on to the World Series in back-to-back seasons.